Oh boy. So, here we have the real shitty movie, Batman and Robin. This is Joel Schumacher's second, um, Batman film, if you want to be nice about it. Um, but I'm not. So, the score is pretty much the same as Batman Forever. Nothing new there. This guy isn't very good, but it's okay. It's not horrible. Um, the cast has some pretty big names, but they all suck in this movie. And that is because the stuff they're given is horrible. It's absolutely horrible. Um, so there are no good cast members in this movie, and I don't think it's their fault. It's what they were given. Um, all right, so this movie, not a lot of people do know, but a lot of people don't know. At the same time, that this movie was actually made to sell toys. And I honestly thought that was some guy just making a joke, but it's true. It was actually made to sell toys. If you listen to the interviews on Batman and Robin, they even admit they're acting like they're. Chris O'Donnell says this, that he feels like he's making a toy commercial. And everything in this movie looks like a dumb toy. Not to mention the random changing of bat suits, which we don't see, they just randomly change. The stupid looking Batmobile, Batcycle, Mr. Freeze's god ugly car. Um, yeah, everything just looks like a dumb toy. The neon lights are even more this time. The nipples are doubled, and the one person who should have bat nipples doesn't. Batgirl. Not that it. At least she still finds them attractive, but yeah. So pretty much, George Clooney is a horrible Batman, and I think if he had actually been able to go his own way with it, he probably wouldn't have been good, but would have been better. He doesn't even act like he's a different persona. Hi, Freeze, I'm Batman. Anyway, so I'm pretty much. You'll need to know what kind of a joke this movie is. Not from the bat ice skating, bat nipples, god awful acting, the poor things they do to Bane, making him a dumb, just brute, servant to Poison Ivy, wearing hats, driving around the city, being dumb, going booms. Like, oh boy. Um, Mr. Freeze's god awful ice puns. Ice to see you, the Iceman cometh. Just give me a break. Robin's lines are pretty much all whiny the entire movie. Um, I want a car. Chicks dig the cars. It should have been. I could have made the jump. It can be Robin and Batman, not Batman and Robin. It's your way or the highway. um, yeah, and then there's the back credit card, which is not cool by any stretch of the imagination. I don't. Did they want this to be for kids or adults? Because it seems like it's more for kids, but then there are jokes that would go way over kids' heads, or do they think adults just like this? Because I don't know any kid that even likes this. Because when I was a kid, this was always my least favorite. Well, I'm a teenager now, but when I was a kid, this was always my least favorite. And there was just always something odd about it that I never could really put my hand on. But now I know it's a bad movie. Um, uh, I'm just gonna be. I can't really say anything that people haven't said already. This movie's awful. I'm just gonna nail that point home. As a this was not supposed to be a comedy, but as a comedy, it's like a 7 out of 10. Um, because it's just fun to make fun of. Like if you're going to make fun of it with your friends or something, then yeah, it's fun because it's so bad. Literally everything in this movie. There's not one good thing that I can honestly pick out about this movie. it's just also horrible. And I just don't want to repeat people or say things that people have already said, even though they already have. But pretty much everybody feels the same way. I don't know anybody that likes this movie. I've never seen anybody on YouTube that likes this movie. This is probably this is, if not second to the worst superhero movie of all time, and it's one of the worst movies of all time. It's a toy commercial, and that is just movie fail 101. The movie is as Jeremy John say, if anyone say that, the movie's a byproduct of the toys. Toys are supposed to be a byproduct of the movie. Jeremy, I agree with you 100%. Um, it's just this movie should be tortured, and it just is. It's horrible. Um, my score of it is a 2 out of 10, and that's being very generous. Um, maybe a 1 out of 10, somewhere in the between a 1 and a 2. So 1.5 maybe. I guess that's where I'll be. Um, so yeah, they destroy one of my favorite villains of all time, Bane. I don't even think that is Bane anyway. Um, yeah, this movie's horrible. There's not anything more I'm gonna say about it. This movie sucks. Can't. The one thing this movie will get credit for is because if this movie didn't fall so hard from grace, Batman Begins would have never came to be, and that's the next movie review, and I can't wait to get into those three. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna stop talking about this movie now because I still wake up crying in the middle of the night over it. Not really, but it's horrible. So yeah, see you guys later. Check out Batman Begins, obviously, and once I get done with the Batman movies, I'm gonna start going to the other popular movies. So yeah, see you guys later. Thank you.